start to end process. You get your data, you clean your data, you prepare your data, you explore your data, and then you analyze your data. So the analysis is part of where you apply your techniques and all. You derive your insights and then perform your visualization. So the visualization can be a data product or it can be a simple Tableau visualization or a Power BI visualization. So that's the process and steps. Now, to what are the tools? Very, very important. Techniques and tools are very, very different in data science. I think that needs to be really understood. R programming is a tool, whereas if I have to talk about random forest, that's my technique. If I talk about regression, that's my technique. If I'm talking about something called stochastic forecasting or stochastic simulation, that's my technique. Tools, there are many, many tools in the market, and there are new tools that are coming every time. Companies investing more and more in data science field. There are not many tools that came into the market, but very, very common ones that you will find, and also you might want to get kind of, if possible, hands-on, or if not, at least try to look at what is the tool talking about and what are its capabilities. So the first important tools are like SAS e-miner. That's quite expensive, but still it's very prevalent in good companies like big companies still use SAS e-miner or the SAS base. That's a tool which you do the entire analytics for you on a drag and drop kind of environment or a basic programming kind of environment. What are the tools? We have Watson Analytics, which is a tool. We have SPSS, which is again an IBM statistical tool. We have R programming, which is again leveraged to do the job of deriving insights from the data. You have Python programming, and we have data visualization tools like Tableau, Power BI, QuickView. So these are the tools that will help a data science job. So what are the tools for a carpenter? So if the carpenter has to make a furniture, a screw fitter or probably axe or whatever tools that he use is actually letting him do the job. Similarly for the data scientist also, these tools are something which makes his life easier, something that helps him to get the insights out of the data. So you have to treat the tool as a tool. Next, to conclude, what are the takeaways? We have a quick demo. So I think I'm coming to the end of the demo. I'll quickly summarize whatever we have spoken. That's very important. I think after in every of our training classes also we'll have that. Finally, we'll have a conclusion. In the beginning of the class, we'll have a quick revision of 2 minutes. So to conclude, what are the takeaways? What is data science? Data science is a field, an umbrella field which comprises of scientific methods, process, algorithms, and systems, and people who leverage all these to extract knowledge and insights from data. What is the difference between data and information? We have seen that. We have seen types of data, structured, unstructured, and semi-structured. Why data science now? Data science does not come now. It has been existed for a very long time. The term has been coined recently, and it is going to be there. We've seen a lot of common myths about data science. Process, simple process. Just get the data, clean the data, prepare your data, export the data, analyze your data, and create a data visualization. Can be the product or just a visualization. What are the tools? We have R, Python, SAS, SPSS, Watson Analytics, etc. Visualizations like Tableau, Power BI, QuickView. These are the takeaways. Now I'll open it to the questions and doubt. And yes, I'm so sorry. I think I was talking about this visualization. Now it's time I come to this. This is an endless journey. Data science is a stream. So when I say field, it has been constantly evolving. It has not just come now like a fad, which is going to fade away after some time. But it has been existed for a very, 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 very long time, from our ancient ancestors' time. So it has got evolved over time, and today we see that coin is the term for data science. So it will still evolve. It will go on and coming years also to still about. And the main and most key important thing is a data scientist has to be a constant learner. Always keep updated with what is happening in this field. So today you're getting a training which will cover at least, understand how do you um, cook your own meal. That's if I have to put it the right way. So we'll help you understand what are the tools that are there, what are the basic techniques that you need to know, what is a programming language that you need to know, how do you decode the data, how do you cleanse the data, everything. All that will let you know. Using this kind of training, when you get onto your job, you'll have to leverage all this and start cooking your own meal and learn. Should be a constant learning. And this is an endless journey and a fantastic one. Now, I would like to open for questions. Back. Okay, I get something from Suman. What's the longevity of tool? So, Suman, which tool are you talking about? I'm talking about tool. Okay, so Sumant told what's a longevity of tool. So I'm talking about data science. Is it from Sumant? Right, because I see from Srinath. Is there any way, Srinath, where you can unmute the participants for some time in the end? We can actually unmute the participants. Okay, probably one by one, we can just unmute them and let them ask the questions. That will be better. Oh, better. That will be better. Unmuted. Unmuted. Santa? Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. Can unmute themselves? Was that?
Yeah, we can unmute ourselves. I think, Srinath, there's lots of disturbance from your side. We can unmute ourselves. We can talk. If anyone have questions, we can talk.
Oh, okay, sure, sure. Yeah, I think that's better. So yeah, hi Tejasvi.
Yeah, hi. And your name, I'm sorry, I was late.
No problem. I'm Sarita.
Hi, Santa. So I'm a master's student here. I was a master's student and I'm looking for jobs in data science now. So I was really interested in that area. I'm just wondering what are all the topics that you're going to cover in this training session? Is there any curriculum that you're going to cover? Or?
Yeah, there is an extensive curriculum, I think, which Nina will eventually share. But to give a quick overview, so it's divided into four modules. So the first module covers the basics of data science. What is data science all about, and a couple of topics. So subtopics is what she will share. And then we're going to talk about, there will be an entire module on R programming. So once you're done with the in the module, you will actually end up doing your own programming, and it will be more of live hands-on, which will require you to start working with R programming while I'm doing parallelly here.
Okay.
That is what is required. And the third one covers almost, you know, I tried getting all the topics at once, the techniques involved in data science, all the major techniques, like it includes from understanding what is the basics of statistics to text analytics. So we have tried covering all the topics. So the third module covers the techniques, and the fourth module, sorry, there are five modules. So the fourth module is again the process. So we will actually take a live data set. and do a kind of project on it, the fourth module, where we will look at how to clean the data, how do we prepare it, how do we explore it, how do we analyze it, and visualize it. So that's our fourth module. Fifth module is where we further talk about few more visualization techniques and like get introduced to Power BI and Tableau. So it's spanning for 60 hours of training and involves five modules.
Okay. So 60 hours is like, I don't know how long per day you're going to do or per week. So can you just let me know what are all the timings that you're doing?
So
Is it a daily
currently,
session?
yeah, it's going to be a daily one. So we have not yet confirmed. So Srinath will come back to you with further details. But at this point of time, this is what is the plan. So we'll have it 1 hour every day because we don't want to you know, clog the mind with, a lot of techniques, lot of data every day because we are looking more of live hands-on instead of just doing theoretical. Even today, that is the reason I've kept it very simple. I just wanted to, clear up the myths and just introduce what is data science. But otherwise, the entire training module is more focused on live, looking at live data and working out. So I think 1 hour in a day would be apt to
Okay,
remember
yeah,
things also.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
we will
makes
have one
sense.
day in a week off. That's what we're planning. The
Mhm.
day and the timings and all will be shared with Srinath.
Okay. I have another question. So you said in the third module that you're going to cover all the techniques, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so the techniques are related to data science like regression and all, right?
Yes, yes.
So we're going to we are going to use R programming to create those programs for regression model, and we are going to use the data in that.
Exactly, that's what is the plan. One more thing is we'll have to also look at the feasibility of how many data sets are feasible in the online, which are open source and available. Otherwise, we'll have to create dummy data sets and just work on them to, apply our techniques and our learning. But ideally, yes, it would cover more or less everything.
Okay. And the last question from my side is: you said that we're going to do a project and we're going to visualize the data by
Mm-hmm.
using all the three modules before.
Yeah.
So you said we're going to use Tableau and Power BI. So are you going to give us training regarding the Power BI and Tableau too, or how
Um,
will?
Ideally, I wouldn't go for Tableau because it's a licensed one, and I'm not yet we've not yet decided on Tableau part. But yes, Power BI is something which is open source, at least the desktop version. I think you can start looking at visualization in Power BI also.
Okay.
Like I said, the project can be a basic visualization or a data product or just the insights or a PPT. So the last module is just it's the process of how well you can visualize your data and what would be the best fit to derive show your insights.
Yeah. So we don't. I mean, I don't know anything personally about Power BI. So are you going to help us regarding the tool Power BI?
I
Should
mean,
we
if
have
you
a
if you
knowledge before attending?
definitely you should have the knowledge because Power BI has become a very strong contender to Tableau, and whatever Tableau has developed in the last 10 years, Power BI has just worked it out in the last 2 years, and it is just fast picking up the pace, and it's an open source tool, which is very you know
Okay. So
something
do
to be
you
thankful.
recommend us to get some basic introduction in the Power BI before attending this?
I will let you know. I mean, that's because a long way to go. I would like to know. It doesn't require because it's a very pretty user friendly and
Oh,
customizable tool.
okay. Okay.
So
Okay. Thank you.
I would let you know. Yeah.
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 Thank you so much.
Yes. Any other questions? Ritik or Python, which one do you prefer, text and analytics? I would prefer both actually, but I think R is much better on Python. So people who are using R for a long time, they like R programming. Uh, and use of Python, likes Python. But after it, I got to know that there are a couple of packages which are included in Python, which actually leverage doing text mining. But otherwise, I think more or less both are equally good. Any other questions? Okay. Shyam, do you have any questions? Vaishnavi, you? Does anybody have any questions? There is a question from Shyam. Will reporting tools like SAP come under data science? That's a very good question, Shyam. They don't come under data science, but they help you with data science. So SAP is a tool which is more like a data capturing tool. If the manufacturing system is using SAP, they capture all the purchasing records, all the sales records, everything is captured. So it's a live tool. Once the data is updated there, so the food for data science is data. So data comes from SAP. So it doesn't come under data science, but it is prior to it. Any other questions? Okay, anybody else? I think Nitin has just joined. Okay. Just joined. Okay. So Nitin, do you have any questions? Yeah, Nitin, we actually we just ended this session, Nitin. So maybe I'll share you the recording, okay? Okay, wait. I'll share you the recording. And thank you so much for joining, Nitin. Thank you. Okay. I think we are done, Sarita. So let's share this session to the other people because most of the students they were willing to join and but somehow people didn't join this meeting. Let me share this session and we will have one more session maybe on Monday or so. Okay. And once again, thanks everybody for the joining and wish you all a happy life. And thank you so much. Let's wrap up this meeting. Thank you, Sanita. Yeah, thanks. See you all. Bye.